Ramadan is a time to remind ourselves that the body can wait. It can wait. It's time to reconnect with the word of Allah. Reconnect. So yes, ta'abbudan, we're going to recite the Quran. But man, can you restore the legacy of Ibrahim alayhi salam and the original purpose of Ramadan and not have an artificial relationship and let that begin even from now and take it into hyperdrive during Ramadan? Every one of you should have a goal that you're going to read the Quran mindfully. I don't care which translation. I'm not going to do a QA with which translation should you read. The worst translation on the planet, I don't care. Read the Quran. Ask questions about the Quran. What does Allah mean here? What's He talking about here? I don't get this. I don't get this. Have a whole notebook about your conversation with God. And what is He saying? I want to know more about what He's saying. People hear press release. People hear election news. And then they want to hear somebody explain, what does that mean? What does that mean for the economy? What does that mean for interest rates? What does that mean for house prices? What does that mean for this? They want to get the full scope. Here, God Himself is speaking, and you're like, there's no desperation. What does that mean? I want to know what this means. I need to understand this better. Develop that thirst. Develop that thirst. I want to redevelop that thirst for myself this Ramadan. I want you to have that thirst this Ramadan. Yes, it's a month of fasting. Yes, it's a month of ibadah. Yes, it's a month of tahajjud. Yes, it's a month of dua. But all of that stuff is actually there to reinforce the core, the heart of the matter. And the heart of the matter is, this book came as a guidance in this month, so seek guidance in this book all over again. Every year, renew your connection to Allah. Renew your connection to the Quran. That's what it was supposed to be. That was the objective. So let's put everything else as secondary and this as primary. I'm not saying you have to complete the entire Quran in Ramadan and understand everything. But even if you tell yourself, this year, this Ramadan, Baqarah. This Ramadan, Baqarah. And even if you got through 20 ayat of Al-Baqarah in all of Ramadan, no problem. I got until next Ramadan to finish. Take your time. Take your time with Baqarah. Take a whole year, no problem. This time well spent. Time spent with the word of Allah is time well spent.